Welcome guys. Now we shall learn about the while loop. Previously we have studied about the two loops. Those are while loop, for loop, and now we shall learn about do while loop. Till now we might understand every syntaxes and the statements to be written between the curly braces. What kind of statement can we write? What kind of nested we can make between the loops inside the braces. We all know that what kind of statements we can use. So now we have do while loop. So we are not aware of this, and let us learn with a simple example also. See, do while loop is the least used loop, but we need to know about this. This is different from while loop. How? We'll talk about it. See, its syntax is very simple. First of all, we write do and then we start curly braces, and under this curly braces we write the statements that we need to execute. Okay, and after the curly braces is closed, we put the condition while. Yes guys, first we use do, that means we assign a task with some statements, and after closing of the curly braces the condition is met, whether the condition is true or not. Now how does it run? See, first of all the point will come to do inside the curly braces. It won't check the condition for now. It will first execute the statements within the curly braces. Whatever be the statement, whether it is to print or do some particular task, it will first do. It won't check the condition, and after closing the curly braces, now it will check the condition. If the condition is true, then it will go for the next run, and if the condition is false, then it will terminate. That means what we learnt is it will run at least once. See, do keyword directly tells us that it has to do some work. It is not checking any condition to bypass some particular condition. So you will do execute the statements inside the curly braces at least once, whether the condition is true or false. Now let us understand with an example what I said. See guys, this is our syntax, we all know very well. Suppose I need to make a program where I will print my name with the help of do while loop. That will tell me how many times I will print my name. So let us understand in a very simple way, so we will understand the use of do while loop. See, we came to the syntax, and now below the clear screen we won't have to initialize any integer because I just need to print, which I could do simply, but I need to print number of times. So let us say do curly braces print f my name is RK. Okay, now suppose I want to print it for 3 times, and what I'll do, int a equals to 3. Okay, and what I'm gonna do is a minus minus. See, under do statement curly braces I assigned it a task to print, and what to print? My name is RK. You can put some other name also, what you like, and a minus minus. First a was 3, a value is coming as 3 till now. As soon as it meet a minus minus, a will decrease its value by 1 and be assigned as a equals to 2. Now here we are going to write the condition while a is not equals to 0. Okay, unless a is not equals to 0, our this particular loop will execute. See now how it is going to work. First let us run the program. Alt F9 error. Okay, what type of error I am getting? See, do while statement missing. See, curly braces is missing. Yes, in this one do while loop we put a semicolon over here. Let us compile again. Alt F9, success, Control F9. See, my name is RK, my name is RK, my name is RK. So what mistake I did is I did not put a /n, and as this Bandic web something is written on the screen, I will use \n in the first line. So first line will be skipped, and from second onwards our line will be executed, and as soon as the loop is again goes up, again a new line, then this will be printed. So let us see just the result and then I'll explain. See, one line is left and then my name is RK, my name is RK, and my name is RK is printed. Now let us understand how does it work. See, integer a equals to 3. We assigned a equals to 3, that too of integer type. And now under the syntax do, simply it says to do some work and do not check for the condition right now. Okay, I did one work, that I executed this curly braces. I did not check for any condition. We did not check. Okay, so it says printf. /n means a line is left, and in new line my name is RK is printed. Okay, now what happens is a equals to 3. It was a is 3. Now a minus minus. Now a value is 2. Now at this point a value is 2 and not 3. Now it will come out of this curly braces and it will check a is not equals to 0. Is it true? Yes, a is true. A is 2, which is not equals to 0. That means it is true. Now again the cursor will pass to this one, and after do it will come to curly braces. Again it will print a new line. See, first of all, after leaving a line gap, in the second line we got the printf my name is RK, and now again leaving that line, in the third line we'll get my name is RK. Now a value will be 1, and again 1 is not equals to 0. So again while loop, if value is to true, again you will come here, my name is again new line. In the fourth line my name is RK will be printed, and a minus minus. Now a value is 0. 0 not equals to 0, false. 0 is equals to 0. So here our condition becomes false and the loop is terminated. This is how do while loop works, which is used very less, and my personally speaking my favorite loop is for loop, and under many circumstances we have to use while loop. Do while is rarely used by any programmer. Thank you and see you in the next video.